So we're going to take some time to learn about Starfield of all things. They put out a giant like 45 minute video, and we're going to kind of see what's going on with that. Haven't had time to sit down and watch it. Space stuff. All right. Yep. I seen there was a trailer. I was gonna watch the trailer, but then I seen there was this big showcase.
Hey everyone, thank
and
you
I really
so
wanted
much
to
for
see what was
joining
going
us
on
today,
with it.
and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
Well, thank you, Todd.
We've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And
Yeah.
that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them.
I think I bought
just as much as
I think
you
I
do.
bought Skyrim
Throughout
like
all that time, we'd often
3
talk about
times
and dream up
probably.
the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and
There was a
explore
mod
a
I
new
wanted
world,
on
but
PC,
set
so I
in
bought it
space,
just for
where you
PC, just to
weren't
find
really
out the
limited
mod
in where
only
you could
worked
go
with the
or what
old
you could
version of
do.
Skyrim and not
And
Skyrim
that
Special Edition,
is
the one I
Starfield.
bought. So it
Obviously,
was
we've come
like
a
the whole
long
reason I
way since
bought it
then
was
with the
null and
games we've
void.
built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio.
Now I hear that mod
we've
works.
done so much
I
together,
might try
but
playing it.
we've never tried to make a game like this.
All right, what kind of
Today,
game is this?
You'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special.
I wasn't really
So, let's
listening. This is
jump
just
in
kind of like the
and take a
intro
look.
of like, we love games. And then, now to the stuff I actually want to see. Yeah, see, I love the little
Starfield
bars at the
is
bottom.
our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time,
I can go to
it's
that
not
planet,
just one
can't
world.
I? Yo.
It's
Yeah, but
over 1,000 worlds, because the choice.
But with over 1,000 worlds, you're not gonna get 1,000 like 100 unique 100% unique. You're gonna have some barren wastelands, like it showed the sands and stuff.
Of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours.
How different is every
And
world
it wasn't
gonna be?
until now that we had the technology to create it.
Fairly different aesthetics, but
From the rocks at your feet to the mountains.
I'm just afraid
in
it's
the
gonna be
distance,
fairly barren.
to the people and creatures.
It does
that
look very
live in
cool.
these worlds.
I do like the style.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate
So they're
the
like
galaxy
scaling
around you.
down No Man's Sky
Our next
so
generation
that they
lighting
can
model uses
curate it a little bit
real-time
more,
global illumination
as much as
to
you can
light
with
the
1,000
world based on
worlds.
the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
Oh.
We also have
So
an
they
all-new
have
animation system,
algorithms for all the
and of course,
the
You can play it in third
atmospheres and
person.
types of suns and how things interact with one another.
and you can play it in first person.
Okay, just like every other Bethesda game. See,
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale.
okay.
That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission,
No
and
Man's
maybe
Sky?
even stumble upon something unexpected.
I mean, collecting resources is nothing new in video games. Spacer punk. They should give him a mohawk. I'm not convinced that some of that third-person flight. Ooh. That's fun. Ragdoll looks like it'll be good.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up.
Oh, we know that.
You can view all that in your data menu.
Yep.
This is the hub for everything you're doing.
They should
from
put
your
it on.
skills,
They should
your
put it
ship,
on his
your
wrist.
missions, and your
I think that'd be
inventory.
such a
We love to
smart
pack a
idea.
ton of detail
And then you
in
could
every
like
object,
pull it
from
up
all of your
in game
weapons
on your wrist.
to
Wow, what a
spacesuits
like that would be so cool
to
and novel.
Food. We just obsess over the details and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have
Or fast
companions
travel
and crew
too,
you
he
can take
says.
with you. I left Vasco
Robot's gonna
here
be my
back at
favorite.
ship,
Welcome back,
Vosk.
Captain Howard.
What is it? What?
and he can even say your name.
Hold on. Shush.
Let's head out.
What's his
When you're
name?
done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your
Sorry.
ship. We have companions and crew you can take
Mm-hmm.
with you. I left Vasco here back at my
Vasco.
ship,
Calls him
Welcome
Vasco.
back, Captain Howard.
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Yeah, but to what extent can he say you're like? People are gonna try to put some weird ass names in there. You know it.
Of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For
NASA
us,
punk.
it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the
Yeah.
spaces in our game, it has a slightly
I hope I don't have to
retro
walk
and
that
analog
slow. I'll be
touch.
extremely
A bit of
annoyed.
lo-fi rather than
I hate when they make you
where
walk
everything is
slower
more
in
used,
other spaces.
worn,
Like,
and lived
I'm
in.
not the same character.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Like, you see how slow he's walking up to the table?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info
Dang.
and resources. You can choose a
Gravity,
landing spot
temperature,
or fast travel
atmosphere,
to known locations.
magnetosphere, fauna, flora, water.
Backing out further,
all the
you can view
stats.
all the planets in the system.
Damn.
Obviously, the game is big, and
This
it's
is
here
our
you can
solar
see
system.
planets that have key
Or
locations.
no, it's not. I just said that
missions,
because I
or life
seen
on
a
them,
Saturn-looking
versus the
motherfucker.
many planets that are barren but resource
I'm a
heavy.
dummy.
Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Radius, moons,
Here
outposts.
you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need
That's
to
gotta be
upgrade your
safe.
ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Okay. So I'm sure there's gonna be multiple points that are like curated, made to be very specific and looking,
Welcome to UC
and like
Space.
civilizations.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Uh-huh.
Scan complete. You are
They
cleared for
scan your
landing at New
cargo.
Atlantis.
There's gonna be a lot of these cutscenes in between. Or is it just doing this for like cool
As soon as
effects?
you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
Damn.
So the main focus when
So
we're
is this
designing
gonna
a
be
city
like
is obviously
the
what
main
supports
spot?
the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing.
Yeah, it's always
Really
good to
stop and think
have
about
an
it.
immersive
Needs
world.
coffee.
It's also where
Not
your
have the
adventure
same
with
NPC
Constellation
appear
begins.
17 times in 2 minutes. Or just literally around corners
Welcome to
5 times
Constellation.
in 5
We have a
seconds.
lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
Okay, so they're like scientific explorers. I can get down.
And I'm certain
I like that
one of them
philosophy.
reached out and spoke to you.
Yes, aliens. Or
The artifact,
eldritch,
if you could place it on the
other
table.
dimensional, conceptual,
God.
abstract
Look at how it's coming
beings
together.
that exist in
This is a set
fourth
built
dimensional
by an
space.
intelligence outside
That's
the
probably what it
settled
is.
systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader.
She kind of
Mateo,
looks
the theologian
like.
who believes that there's
um,
definitely something else out there. Noelle,
Oh God,
the
I'm spacing
gifted
on her name.
scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And
The girl that
Walter,
was
a very successful businessman
in the Hunger
Settled
Games.
Systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex.
He's not wrong.
Sam Coe, the former space cowboy and
Space
veteran.
cowboy.
You know what I hate about
He's just literally a cowboy in
resistant to my
space.
otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take
Okay.
with Constellation is
We'll
just
see.
the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of
And
different
you have to
stories,
tell me
people, and adventures for you to uncover.
That you have charm. Do you have charm? Those were cool animals. I like. Ooh, those are even more terrifying. Are those gonna be like the new Death Claws?
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider
that's
themselves
nice.
the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
What is this, Destiny?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United
What the
Colonies.
fuck are you?
The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility
I
for
don't
the
I don't
United
want to come
Colonies.
across that.
Beyond the United
This is
Colonies
gonna be a
reach,
massive game,
You might
though.
find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
Let's go
Freestar
see them
Collective
like
Space,
raiders. The
the
outback.
capital of the Freestar Collective.
This is where
is
this is
Aquila
where the
City.
cowboy, space cowboy is gonna
Inn
come
is
from.
an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition
She had a septum piercing.
to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems
I don't know why
as
I
a
just noticed
pleasure
that.
city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues,
I didn't. I
this
guess I didn't
definitely
expect it to
isn't the
see
job
it
for
in
you.
a cowboy setting. No, stop! Don't don't dress like that ever.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed
Yeah.
systems to explore, but these
Like
areas
what?
are also home
How
to the
many?
most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Was it all those red dots that were in between all the white dots on the map, or were the red dots where we cannot go?
Dust in time. A new
The
face?
combat
This
doesn't
is
look
the
very
face of a brave
impactful. Like
runner here to
the
challenge
bullets
the Red Mile.
don't have a lot of recoil.
They think the galaxy is
Maybe
theirs.
maybe like
They
less
are
recoil
wrong.
equals
It
more
belongs
accurate, and
to
they
the
just
Crimson Fleet.
want it to be a little
always
more
has.
accurate. Ooh,
In
are they the
Starfield,
bad
we're
guys?
pushing our cities and settlements
The
further than
baddie
we
bads that
ever
are
have
like,
before. It's all
well,
there,
we think it's a
waiting
good
for you.
thing to kill
A
people
slice of humanity's future.
at our discretion for any reason we deem necessary, and I don't know why you would
Ready to get
disagree.
out
Do you want to join us? Actually, I don't
Throughout the
know.
galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience.
A lot of times there's just that
The most
one
important story is the one
faction
that
that's
you
just
tell.
so obviously bad.
I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
I mean, I don't want to do
biggest
hours,
overhauls
but
was done through our character generation system.
We scanned
Hell
a wide
yeah.
range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see.
So what
in
do
the
you like
game. So any
mix
character
and
you
match
see
facial
almost always
features
is
to
a
like,
character you could make yourself.
or all the NPCs are
Hey,
like
come on,
randomized
come on. Okay,
characters,
take it
except
easy.
for the main
You were
characters
out
and
cold.
story. That
No physical damage.
Obviously, you know.
Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are?
oh, this is gonna be like
New
the
recruit for
intro.
Argos Extractors?
Yeah, this is the character
Ring any
creation.
bells? Any of
They're
this
gonna be
look
like,
familiar?
yeah, man, what do you look like? Yeah.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a
Okay.
lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Perfect.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system
Walk
has
style.
more to offer than ever before.
I'm trying to see all this. Yeah, skin tone, head shape, facial hair,
It's
yep,
also the
background,
simplest character generation
traits,
system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever
biometric
they want,
ID.
with the various facial
Is that
forms
like
you can
the
blend together.
first screen that they
the
showed?
Dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Okay. Teeth, yeah.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be.
So like your
That's where
background?
backgrounds come
Yup,
in.
yup. Alright, hold on. I want to read these.
It's possible to make whatever they want with the dermesthetic and makeup blend.
Decide who you want to be.
Right here.
That's where backgrounds come in.
Alright, hold on. They said exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled system. So explorer, yeah. Starting skills. Lasers. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use across the settled systems, and specialized training can greatly increase their effectiveness. Astrodynamics. Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of a ship's grav drive. Okay, so it helps your grav drive. I wish it would just tell me what it does. Honestly, like hopefully when I get, like, this is just the startup screen, right? So hopefully when I get into the game, it actually has like, oh, here's the stats of what it increases and da 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 da. I assume it'll do that. This seems like a very RPG numbers based game. Surveying. Okay. Oh my god, look at all these. Beast Hunter, Bouncer, Bounty Hunter, Chef, Combat Medic, Cyber Runner, Cyberneticist, Diplomat Explorer, Gangster, Homesteader, Industrialist, Long Hauler, Pilgrim, Professor, Ronin, and there's more. Oh my god, Diplomat gets Persuasion, Commerce, and Wellness. Nutrition, good nutrition habits, gain an overall sense of health, and even gain prolonged life expectancy. Damn. Based. In the settled systems, the nuanced ability to listen and discuss can often accomplish far more than simply shooting first and asking questions later. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, Diplomat. What else we got? Cyberneticist. Ooh, robots, more toys. Neuromaps, good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but once you saw a greater future, humans, machines as one. So you're a cyborg. Yeah. Why am I scrolling down? What the hell? Thought it was full screen. That's weird. Anyways. Medicine. So medical training and technology is humanity able to withstand the galaxy's many dangers. Security and laser. Oh, you get laser. Okay, so there's abilities can cross and stuff. It's really which you're looking for. So let's continue. Cyber Runner. You get stealth, security, theft. Okay, theft. Okay, so that's your stealth. Combat medic gets that medicine and the wellness from the other one, but they have pistol certification.
Start you out with 3 base.
Dang. Oh, gastronomy, dueling, right? And scavenging. Can find just about anything, and their success is usually dependent on knowing how. So can you gain any of these in game is my question.
Basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Yeah, I seen that one on there.
I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize
absolutely.
your build even further
for
by
some
letting you
money.
pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional.
Traits.
And they come with their own.
Hold on, you need to slow the fuck down, bro. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Raised Universal. So, member of Sanctum Universum. You gain access to a special chest full of items in Sanctum Universum in New Atlantis, but lose access to the House of Enlightened chest. Can't be combined with any other religion trait. Oh, no, it's religion.
Traits are completely.
Raised Enlightened. You gain access to special chests in the House of Enlightened. So it's the opposite.
Optional.
Neon Street Rat. You can't combine with any other faction. Gain access to special dialogue options. Better rewards. See, I wouldn't choose the Raised Enlightened. I don't want the items. I want the speech options.
And they come with their own.
Kid stuff. Stop. Nope. I don't even want to read it. We're gonna read it. Your parents are alive and well. Oh, thank God. And you can visit them at their home. Does that mean, so if that's this specific person's trait, does that mean everybody else's parents are dead? I think that's what that implies. Like your special power is, or your special trait is, my parents are still alive. But you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. I gotta give my parents an allowance if I choose this. No. You can visit their home.
Advantages and
Introvert. You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other companions. Well, see, we're going to be using companions because I'm going to try to get the whole system there.
disadvantages.
And there's extrovert as well. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of an adoring fan.
You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Bro, I'm gonna turn this man into a syndrome so quick. He is going
if you're
to.
willing to put up with this constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you.
Nah. He's gonna go full villain on me.
Every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait
What
that
the
made me
fuck,
the same
dude?
religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Oh man, I
There's another
can't.
great
I
one
can't
that
handle
gives you a
this right
damage
now.
buff when your health is low, but
That
mercenaries
dude
will randomly
saying
show
that
up and try to kill
to
you.
my face. Scary.
No
I
matter
told
what
you
you
as soon as I
choose,
said he was
there'll
gonna
be
become a
plenty of
villain, he'd
ways
say
for you
some
to tell
some of
your
the weirdest
story.
shit.
And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
God, good.
It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Adoring.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
That's what I would do. I'm not gonna have a man talk to me like that out in this outback. Hell no.
Once you've built the perfect
That's really
character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
All right, what's that?
Each
What is
time
this?
you level up, you get a skill point, which can
Is that
be
a
used
land
to
octopus?
unlock or rank up skills.
All right, hold on. I see you scrolling over stuff. You need to slow down. Robotics, tech. Oh, this is a tech tree. Okay, so we got tech, science, combat, social, and physical. Gotcha. In an age where robots and automaton turrets are employed in a combat capacity, the study of robotics can be instrumental in gaining a tactical edge. Spend 6 more points in tech to unlock expert. Okay.
Rank up skills.
Payloads. Any pilot can haul cargo, but it takes special determination training to maximize cargo space. So increase cargo space probably. Oh, you clicked on it. Security. Oh, these are the little patches that they showed off. Rank. Ooh, there's ranks to them too. You can level them up. So okay. Security. So you can hack locks better. Gotcha.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Digipicking.
Challenges
Rank 2.
become increasingly...
Oh, hold on. Intimidation. You can force a target NPC at or below your level to flee. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And increase the levels, yep.
difficult as you work your way to higher ranks.
I like that it changes the patch,
With
that's
our
fun.
5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per
Leadership.
skill, there's a lot to choose from.
Chemistry.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
What? On social? Bro, social's about to be like powerful. That's gonna mind control? Fuck yeah.
Boost pack.
You
Out
can
of
just
the gate,
control
I'm
them.
Boost pack and everywhere.
Boost pack. Oh, that's a trait.
I like maxing out my physical tree, so
I'm not gonna lie, that
strikes
that looked a
and
little
just punch my way
janky.
through combat.
It's like that's
That
pretty
one's a
good.
lot of
That'll
fun.
that'll be fun. That'll definitely be good.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being
How
stealthy,
often am I going to be able to change these skills? Is it going to be like willy-nilly, or am I going to have to do
and then
something?
jumping out and springing on people?
Whenever possible, I
Because
like
in
to talk
Fallout
my way through
4 or
situations.
something, I
Series
had
off limits.
to
Fine, I'll issue you an access
like
card.
go down and
I'm
down
more
on
of a
the
run and
skill
gun
tree. It
player.
looked like that one said, oh, you have to put so many points into tech
I like
to
doing
get
that
this
death from
skill, so it
above
seems like it's
thing
going
where
to
I'd
be
boost
kind of
pack
the same
over
exact
guys
thing,
and I'd
but
throw
more
landmines at 'em.
compartmentalized into sections as opposed to all around. Like all the skills were in
I
Fallout
like
4.
blowing stuff up.
A grenade boy. Oh, that was a good shot. All right, what's next? What's next?
Exploration is a key aspect
Exploration.
of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Absolutely. Just don't
Our
touch
team
me.
worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable.
So it's got like
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres, to the way we
geography
placed
and
biomes
bios,
based on
yeah,
the planet's
biomes.
distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun.
I want to write it.
When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Interesting strangers.
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
I mean, they said like 1,000 worlds or something. So yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton. I wonder how many we're gonna visit for the
Space
story.
exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your
Oh,
ship
ship
is almost like
customization.
having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
Wow.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize
Okay.
and upgrade that ship.
Damn.
And hire
This
a crew
that's
to
gonna be
keep it
very
up
in
and running.
depth.
And it all starts
Do I
in
have to
spaceports.
hire the same crew, or can I hire different
Every
people
spaceport
other
has
than
a
like
ship technician where you
the
can
characters that
purchase,
you've
sell,
shown?
and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
No.
Maybe you start
Actually,
off
probably
with a speedy
like a
fighter
shit
that's
ton
perfect for bounty
in-game.
hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little
Okay.
smuggling.
Depending on your
For now,
what
though,
kind of play
we're going
style
to
you
take our
want.
starting
Yeah,
ship,
yeah.
the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize
Absolutely.
and upgrade everything you
Damn.
see here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade
They
individual
put
systems like
so
your
much into
weapons or
this.
shields,
Hold up.
or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems
Mass, top speed, mobility, jump range, May crew. I can't see behind me barely.
to the look and layout.
Cargo, max
Adding
crew,
a new
cargo
habitat
shield,
module
hull.
can give you more room for crew.
God, there's so many.
Adding cowling
This
can
is
change
so
your ship's
in depth.
overall silhouette.
What is that? Gravity,
An
shield,
improved
engine.
Grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Yeah, but I'm sure
You
that's
can
gonna
even
like add
fully
to
customize
weight.
your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have
Oh.
modules for crafting or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers
So it's also
bring
like a
their
house
own look and
builder in
feel
addition to a
every
ship
piece
builder.
of your ship.
It's both.
From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
So if you have a bigger ship, you're gonna have a bigger house, right?
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, But with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
That's going to be so
One of my favorite ways
sick.
of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
Hey, that's not a bad way to do it.
HMS Platypus, as I called it.
The platypus.
Where it had a giant tail to it.
Nice, nice. What
And
the
we've
fuck is
done
that?
Spiders. We've done mechs.
Bro,
So it's
that's the
really
Megazord
whatever
right
Your
there.
imagination is.
And while you
Go,
can build
go,
your home
Power
among the stars the way
Rangers.
you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
I know I can't hit notes. Leave me alone.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The frontier is fueled.
Yeah, it looks like those are going to be like cast members.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These
Some?
companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your
Okay.
ships
They have
and
they all have a
outposts,
4, 3, 2, and 1.
as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And
Well,
if
that's
you're looking for a little
adorable.
extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your
Oh,
ship
okay,
for
see,
someone like
this is
me?
what I was saying. But are their stats always going to be like
You'll also meet
mid?
potential
Because
crew
that girl
members
had
out
like
in
a
the world.
1, 2, and 1. Can I
Still
upgrade their
think there might be a
stats? Can I
spot
add
for
new
me on your
abilities?
ship?
Because the other ones had
I
4.
gotta get off this rock.
Like because these guys are going to be so
Assign
much.
crew to your ship or outposts, and their
See,
unique
look.
skills will affect how they run.
Because those people are inherently
And just like
more
companions,
useless.
most crew members can lend a hand in the field.
I think I
Take
probably
Bosco,
said that
for
right.
instance.
I'm definitely bringing him
designs
along.
Around
This is going to be
the
my
core
boy.
Basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
Man,
still want to give it almost a
I'm gonna
human personality,
appreciate him
I
so much.
elongate
He's
his
gonna
limbs.
he's gonna be the
In a sense
nicest.
to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
I know, man. I wish we could just
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew
go
selection
do our
features in
do's and
Starfield,
BRBs.
You'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
That's pretty cool. I like that aspect of it. You get to build
And
your
now,
own
let's
ship,
take to
man,
the
your
sky.
crew. You actually get to hire people. Hopefully, the outside people can get like enough skills to hold up with the main crew, but I doubt it. It looked like that's not a thing. At least they didn't mention anything about changing out those skills.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
Well, that's good.
Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous. And you
Yeah, that looked
should
like it
feel
was dangerous.
you're
I don't
in
want to travel
complete
that
control
close.
every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
Oh, good. So what's
It's
different?
a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system.
Okay.
Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
Interesting.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
So if you got to get out quick.
And moving your power to your weapons and
Interesting.
shields
So you can do
means
that
you're
like
ready for a fight.
mid-combat?
You
Yeah.
should always be on your toes because
I mean,
you're
really
not
good
alone
players
out
are going to be
there.
able to do that mid-combat. I'll tell you that. Like, you pull that up, you're going to be like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, down grab, look, up, and yeah. And then let's go, bitch. Exactly. That's a good system. I think that's a decent system.
Unlocking the targeting
They've put a lot of
control
thought into
system
this
skill
stuff.
will allow you to zero
Targeting.
in on specific subsystems
That's a
of
skill.
the ship you target.
Oh. Damn. You can take out like just their shields or just their guns.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the
Get their
remains from your
cargo. Hell
cockpit.
yeah.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
You can pick up the cargo
But you can
and
also
scrap
take
them.
a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. Yes. Being able to actually pirate This shit.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops
All the
to
pretty
make
stuff to see.
on the way to your
The
next
flowers
adventure.
to smell, man.
Like these massive star yards.
Oh, you gonna like dock there and
Walk the
go do a
halls,
thing?
talk
Yeah.
to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard.
Oh, are they just gonna be like hubs? Is that what they're gonna do? That's a wild
Maybe
tattoo,
you'll
bro.
dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance.
The UC Vigilance. It's gonna be militaristic. I like your
Or rub
berets.
elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Okay. That's fancy.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally
Maybe
go
even commit
crazy.
an act of piracy.
I definitely go like the more piracy routes.
You're
I
wild.
wanna take over ships. I'm gonna board ships.
That's
and
honestly,
this is now
that's honestly
mine.
kind of what I want to
steal
do.
all
The
my
whole pirate
sandwiches
thing,
and
bro.
put 'em, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero.
Those are gonna
I
go
wanna out
bad.
and
You
just
gotta
start
put them in
taking
like
things from people as quickly
the
as possible.
fridge or a freezer or something.
Some
See, look,
traders might be looking for a little
it's
human
gone red.
connection in
Red
the
equals
darkness of
bad.
space.
It's gone
Hello,
bad.
stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Grandma.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield
Oh,
is that
zero
it is a
grav.
Bethesda game through and through.
Of course, they
It's
got
really
zero
about going to
grav.
strange new places,
That's
meeting
disgusting.
interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought
Yeah,
we
a little
were
bit,
the
man, a little
ones
bit.
to leave Earth.
That
Bro,
DNA is so
I've
present
I've seen a place
It's in
like
our random
that.
Encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
I'm not gonna
There
lie,
are
this
over
game looks
1,000
pretty
planets
sick.
out there, just waiting.
I
for
just
you
hope
to
it
visit.
works. You know, like
We
I just
want
hope
you
it
to
works
feel like
like every
explorers.
Bethesda game before it.
Breaking ground on new planets, exploring every
And that when
inch
something
of
large
mostly
hits me,
untouched
I
galaxy.
go flying to another planet and actually
We
hit
want you
it.
to feel hopeful.
This is what I
We
want.
you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes
I want a
little
planet.
fear.
I want a planet's orbit to glitch out and go
We're
colliding
giving
into
you
another
a massive
planet.
playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Oh, he almost rammed that bitch. I'm gonna want to be boarding some ships for sure.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and
Okay,
show
little
you
breather.
something a little bit different.
What is it?
You know, we put so much detail into our game
Mhm.
worlds, and we love
Some
the
artwork?
opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's
that?
editions.
Oh, yeah.
And for this game,
I'm poor, bruh.
We've done a
It don't
watch.
work like that.
It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch.
Very
this is a
fun.
watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of
Oh,
your
okay.
HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
Gotcha.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
we really took as
beautiful.
much care and designed this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail
Controller
in
and
the game totally
headset.
translates to this.
I don't
Inspired
really
by the
care too
cases
much
that the
about-
astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon.
That's what's next
It's got
here.
an intricate locking mechanism,
Intricate lock,
authentic,
okay.
heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO
Cool.
strap, and the overall function.
Okay.
We actually have something else. You now
Controller and headset.
We've created the first ever custom
Okay,
headset.
I already
with
got one,
Xbox.
so I'm actually
And this
good.
is a perfect pairing with that controller.
It works. Also, got a controller. It works as well. So let's get back to the exploration part.
In every one
Yeah,
of
yeah.
our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds.
Oh, that's
Starfield
good.
isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios
It's all about that
world,
immersion,
it's a
man.
Bethesda Game
You want
Studios
people want to be
galaxy.
immersed.
So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The
Yeah,
freedom to
but
experience
barren
both
wasteland
exciting planets
doesn't equal fun.
and the quiet ones.
See, it's cool to stop
Scanning a
there,
planet before
look
you
at
land
it,
is a
and
great
leave.
way
But
to
like,
get a sneak
why
peek at the
should I be
available
there?
resources you can use for crafting,
It's like a
building,
whole
and
world for
customizing.
nothing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that
Oh, so you
generate the
land in
planet
specific
itself
spots
as a
to get
procedural
specific
content,
minerals.
but the handcrafted content itself.
So you could have
comes
like a
as the player
mineral-based world,
explore.
yeah. And this would be like a
Our
mining
system
world.
builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter,
So
and plants to pick up.
It's procedural?
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that
Is
the
everybody's
best guys
gonna
known
be
for.
slightly different, but just made out of
Aggressive creatures
blocks?
have been disrupting our experiments. Their
Or is
habitat
that, or
isn't
is
far
made
from
being
here.
made out of blocks how
If
they
you could
built
take
it, and
care
then
of them for
everybody's
us,
was
we would
built
be in
from
your
those
debt.
So even if
those
your
same exact
friends were
blocks.
to visit
Like
the
they
same
built the
planet
game
that
out of
you
the blocks,
had,
and then
you would
everybody gets
have
the
a
game.
different story to tell.
I think they're talking from more of like a developer standpoint. Not like it recreates it every time. I don't think it does that. Alright, so he just needs to quit cutting away. I need straight gameplay. That's always gonna be fun. Quit cutting away. He switched fast as fuck. See, it doesn't, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem to have a lot of impact. I'm sure the systems and are going to be really good.
How you want to interact with each
But
planet,
Bethesda's always
whether
had
you
a thing
want to
about
explore
combat
and
that's
see what
just
you can find,
always mid.
harvest resources
Combat's always
and be
mid.
on your way, or simply take in the views.
Take in the views.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
What do I get for this? Do I get money, experience?
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants.
Okay, 20 experience. So you get
can build
experience
an
for doing all
outpost
of it.
and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get
Experience adds up.
and rewards for fully
Depends.
surveying
Like,
planets
I get 20
and
experience
fully
for this.
surveying
How
the
much do
whole
I get for
system.
killing an enemy? Because I'll just go around raising
When we were
everything if
concepting
I get
these
more
creatures,
experience for
we
that.
really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want
That looks
alien
natural to
monsters. We
you?
wanted
Jesus
native wildlife.
Christ.
Something you've never seen before.
I've definitely never seen this shit.
When it comes to our exteriors, when
Damn.
the sun moves,
That's a
all
different
that
kind of
light is
radiation,
calculated
man.
in real time through
That,
the
that's not
atmosphere.
that Earth radiation.
Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color
That's
to
good.
really make it feel more cinematic.
And that does look good. The smog helps with draw distance, of course, because I don't think you actually want to see perfect textures all the way down. This looks a lot cooler. I do like the visual style. I'm just afraid of a lot of emptiness. And the performance.
After some
This
exploring,
is a
you
very
can find
big
a
game.
spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built
Okay.
almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can
Am I
even
just?
live in
I'm
them.
not going to be able to build
Assign
like a
crew
whole
and
house though. It
companions
looks
to
like
work at your
that just looks
outposts
like
for added
modules. So
bonuses
it's going to
and
be
set up
specific rooms that you
extractors
can
to
build
harvest
and then
resources
connect to.
while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan
Okay.
out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves.
Yeah,
that way
yeah.
you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Yeah. All that stuff. Normal building mechanics. I'm pretty sure I could do that in Fallout 4. Or am I wrong? I thought I could fly. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that it? What
Add
else? What's
crafting
next?
and research stations in your outpost to
Outpost
utilize
building,
any
equipment,
resources
weaponry,
you
food and
find
drink,
or already have.
Mod
Mod your
pharmacology.
weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes.
Bro, you were
larger magazines,
excited about
a
that.
selection of grips and barrels.
different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Yeah. Come in handy against the robos.
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
But can I
also
guarantee that a
choose to go
headshot's gonna
hands-on
kill?
with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
That's a good side to err on. Is your game fun?
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled
The main
our
reason why I
combat.
play it.
It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
I
It
hope
just
they're
feels
more
great.
fluid. I
We
think
probably
they're
have
saying
more
that because they
mods and more
know the
weapons in this
criticism.
game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Mm-hmm.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch
There's
things
a
out
lot of
based
things to
on
pay
your
attention to, it
environment.
seems like. Although a lot of it has to do
Gravity
with
is
like
different
the
for
ship
each
and
planet,
stuff.
and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Well, yeah, because different planets will have different gravities. I've seen that in the descriptions of them. Why are some of
Zero
these
gravity
dudes like
environments pose
highlighted
a
in
different challenge. Firing a
infrared?
ballistic weapon in zero G will
Do you
actually
got like
push
some
you
sort of
backwards.
predator vision?
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag
The other weapons looked like they didn't have any
These are
recoil at all.
high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Okay.
Whether you
Little
want to
freeze
get up
mine or
close and
something like
personal
that.
with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Yes.
Starfield's got you covered.
Okay, so yeah, so far it's Fallout in space. Grander. I did see like the weapon customization thing, but you can customize your weapons before. The ship customization really sets it apart. More spacer punks, always switching out, doing all those melees. Now it's showing you a bunch of combat. Bunch of weapons. Submachine gun. Yeah, I'd be missing at least 3 to 4 shots before I make a headshot. If it's like a single fire. Was it boy just walking through? Nah, don't tell me you got space magic. You got space magic.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special,
And kind of No
really
Man's
is the
Sky a
people
little
here.
bit.
This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our
Mhm.
final combination of all the new tech has
Yeah.
come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration.
Oh yeah, the
every biome is different.
environmental
The
visuals are
word
gonna be
that comes
sick.
to mind is vast.
What they
I like to
showed, I
use our
guarantee,
photo
is not the
mode
best looking
to
ones.
take rock star
Hopefully
photos.
not. Oh, photo
I
mode?
just love
Okay.
that constant feel of discovery.
That's fine.
And, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost
Yeah, but is that
building
more going to be
systems.
another barren planet?
My favorite part is every time you step
I'm very
out on a
critical of
planet,
that, I'm
it's a
sorry.
unique experience.
You spent all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something
Well, and
about
then
seeing
those
a
that
tower
part
over
those
in the
parts that you build
distance
out are
and
actually
going, "I know the
rooms.
gravity's low here, I think I can make
So you
that
have
jump.
am I gonna have to
My
build a
favorite part is
section like
biomes, spaceships,
this section
audio design,
is
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
like the crafting, and this section is the cargo. You know what I mean?
I love
and then you
the
can walk in
robot
there.
so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain
A
sprout.
lever action rocket launcher.
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
Lord of the Flies. What the
The
fuck?
thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do.
Okay.
It's
Is that?
what you've come to
Can I be
expect
that
from
thing?
a Bethesda title, but on a
That was
much
standing on the
bigger
rock?
scale.
This is a pretty cool presentation. Pretty
behalf of
fairly
all
in
of
depth.
us, we can't wait for you to
Some
play
or
Starfield
a lot of
and
gameplay,
make your
a
own
lot of
special
in-game
moments.
gameplay. I still want to see like some straight gameplay of them having a conversation, see how good the writing really is, see how good the characters are, the story. Because I seen some of the dialogue options, I didn't really read through them. It was going by really quick. But no, it looks like they put a lot of cool systems in the game, like shipbuilding. I mean, they got a tiered perk system. Oh, we got a date, 9/6/23 in September. All right, coming out this year. But yeah, no, shipbuilding in depth, ship combat. They added some complexity with the power meter thing where you convert your overall power into specific sections of your ship, so you can turn down your weapons if you want your like, I don't see all, maybe if you want to like boost farther or something, or you can turn down your shields, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot base building, No Man's Sky style. Just we'll have to see when it comes out, see if it's a stable game or if it has that Bethesda curse, you know. Can't wait to find out.